Hello, my name is Seth and I'm a huge college football fan. I love the excitement and the competitiveness of college football. So today I'm going to talk to you about how a national champion is crowned in college football and hopefully persuade you to believe that the current system in place is in need of great change. The current system in place is the Bowl Championship Series, or the BCS, which is comprised of 3 components to get the final BCS ranking. The coaches poll is one, which is only voted on by coaches. The second poll is voted on by the media. It is called the Harris Interactive Poll. And the last component is a computer ranking based on strength of schedule and the team's record. There are 4 BCS bowl games and then a national championship game at the end of the season. The BCS bowls are for the top 10 teams in the BCS poll. The top 2 teams of the poll go to the national championship. Throughout the season, the team's goal is to win every game. In college football, if you want to become a national champion with the current system in place, you must win every game, or every team must lose a game and hope that the polls work in your favor to ensure your spot in the national championship. The chance of going undefeated in a season at the highest is about 15%. There are seasons when 4 or 5 teams will go undefeated, but because of the current system, only 2 of those undefeated teams are able to participate in the national championships. So how would you really know who the true champion is? Then there are the small schools that go undefeated in a season, but because of their strength of schedule and particular conference, they hardly ever are considered to play in the BCS Bowl, much less the national championship. To me, this current system, though exciting at times, is too unpredictable because you never know what is going to happen in the polls. It is unfair to every school involved, and in my eyes, hurts the integrity of the football and is in need of great change. One of the main reasons that the system has not been changed is the money generated from the bowl games. Some individuals believe that having a playoff system, like I suggest, would harm the financial support for the individual conferences, along with the National Collegiate Athletic Association, also known as the NCAA. I have a solution to the BCS and the money situation. That solution will be a playoff system. The playoffs would take a top 2 teams from each conference, which would add up to 20 teams. The first game of the playoffs will be the conference championships. After those conference championships, the playoffs would continue until there are only 2 teams left. The last deciding game between the last 2 teams would be called the national championship. The teams that don't make the playoffs would continue to play in the regular schedule of bowl games. The playoff system would crown a true national champion without all the complexity of the poll system, and it would also generate plenty of money to sustain the conferences. This idea of a playoff system would generate as much, if not more money. The playoffs would also make for a more exciting college football season. I hope that I have persuaded you that college football needs a new system to claim a national champion.